everybody. And well, yeah, hello. I'm actually quite nervous. It's my first day back to work after 3 months. I'm very nervous and also very, very excited. It's so good to be back. It really is. I've missed you all. I've missed the structure. So yeah, here I am. So bear with me because I do have furlough brain for the last 3 months and there's been a lot of changes. But first of all, I just want to say thank you to everybody. I realise that I have been completely protected from the horror of COVID-19, and you guys have been dealing with everything. So well done to you all, because it's been a logistical nightmare getting your customers home, and then all the cancellations, waiting for the refunds, everything just that you've been through. And I just want to take this opportunity as well just to say thank you to my amazing team at the Cruise Portfolio, because they really are brilliant. You know, Nat and Elaine, making sure that these webinars still happened for you guys whilst the sales team were on furlough, and then especially to Margaret and her team at reservations at the Cruise Portfolio. They have done an absolutely fantastic job, and I truly believe they're the best in the industry. I know things haven't been easy, but they've really made sure that you, our trade partners, are looked after. So I'm doing a little round of applause. Sounds a bit sad, just little me doing it, but as I say, just really well done, everybody, and treat yourself to something nice. We've got a nice little cocktail you might want to make at the end of the presentation. So I'm guessing everybody can hear me because they haven't said otherwise. So yeah, on I go. So latest Crystal news. Well, since I left, there's been a few updates, just a few. So let's start with the fact that, you know, the cruise industry is definitely on pause for now. That's kind of how we like to say it. And Serenity is currently won't be sailing as it stands up until the end of September. She was going to be in Canada, so for obvious reasons, and of course Symphony was going to be in the Med. As we know, the Med ports are not fully back open yet, so that decision has been made up until the 23rd of October. Crystal River, we just made the decision as of, well, if you looked this morning on our website, it came through from the States as of last night, so they have been cancelled up until the end of September. Our little yacht, it's crazy, isn't it? The little yacht will be perfect, just 63 customers. But obviously we are cruising the European ports. So again, a decision has been made to put those on pause until the end of October. And then you may have heard, of course, the news that our beautiful expedition ship Endeavour is delayed, and that won't be launching now until next year. It's not just about the fact, obviously, the main reason, you know, the shipyard is or was shut. But, you know, we were going to be travelling down to Antarctica, but really unusually from Australia and New Zealand. And obviously, as you know, those borders are shut. So it was totally the right decision to make sure that we don't launch Endeavour till next year. I know it's really gutting for some of you out there that had some amazing bookings with us, but hopefully we'll get them rebooked and they can enjoy Crystal Endeavour next year or the year after, and in fact, any of our cruises. The best way to keep up to date with what is happening as far as cancelled cruises is the website. There's obviously the link, but you don't need to copy that link. All you need to do is look and go into the website, Crystal's website. It doesn't matter if, you know, go to the UK one, but you can go to whichever website, and there is a banner at the top, a great big turquoise banner. You can't miss it. And on there, it will tell you everything you need to know. And you can check there, please, before contacting the team at reservations to check whether your cruise your customer's cruise has been cancelled. Obviously, the river dates, thanks Elaine. Obviously, the river, we've just made the decision as of last night. The reservations will be contacting you and your customers, or you on behalf of your customers, in date order. So there's no need to touch base with us. We'll contact you, and like I said, it's just a really way of keeping up to date with everything that's happening in the world that is COVID. The good news is Serenity is all set out for October. And not only is she due to set sail in the Caribbean, but we've got these amazing offers. Now, I'm laughing because I'm going to try and not sing. I always want to get into Tina Turner mode, but I won't do that to you this morning, I do promise. But these offers are absolutely fantastic. They the 7 to 10 night cruises, and it's they're just leading in at £1,314 per person, which is absolutely amazing. I'm just going to see if I can make the screen a bit bigger. Sorry, I think I did then. Don't want to touch too much and break it. That would be a nightmare. So yeah, so let me go back. So simply the best promotion, leading in at £1,314. But that's not all. What your customers will receive, they will receive the best available suite. Now, I'm not a mystic Meg, I can't read into the future, but I'd probably say that our cruises towards the end of this year won't go at full capacity. So therefore, they might book a slightly obstructed view and they'll get the best ocean view that's available. The same for verandas, and then the same for penthouses. Now, I was having a look at some of the prices. For under £1,500, you can go in a veranda and you will get upgraded, as I mentioned, your customer will, to one of the best veranda options. Or how about a penthouse? From £1,770, your customers can enjoy a penthouse and be upgraded to the best available at the time of booking. Now, anybody who books Crystal and any of your customers will recognise that that is the normal price of what it would cost to go away on an ocean view. So if you have any clients out there that have always wanted to try a Crystal penthouse, now's the time. And who knows, I'm sure we'll hook them on it, and then in future, that when all this is over and behind us, they will be Crystal penthouse customers for sure. Already I've noticed that quite a few of those penthouses are getting snapped up, which at those prices I'm not really surprised. The great thing is as well, they just pay a £76 reduced deposit, and we're also seeing some solo bookings. I mean, solo customers have really struggled, haven't they? It's the lockdown's been really hard for them, for people on their own. And yeah, they can come away with us for just an extra 25% on top of the 100% fare. They get the onboard credit, they get $250. Now, if somebody wanted to do a back-to-back cruise, because 9 times out of 10 people from the UK don't want to go all that way for 14 nights, then actually they get not just, it's usually 5% combination saving, but it's double, 10% combination sailing on any back-to-backs. And then, of course, any children under the age of 18, if they're traveling a third berth with us, they will be traveling for free. So all they've got to do is pay for the port tax. So you might have some transatlantic families that want to meet halfway, the Caribbean, then why not? And the good thing is that you get an extra 70% extra bonus commission as well. So that is all booked by the 31st of July. Now, we understand that your customers who are doing this, I guess, there may be a little bit of a risk taker. They're the type of people that come in and say to you that they're looking for a good deal. But actually, it's not really a risk because we're completely protecting the client, okay? So, and that is through our Crystal Confidence and our Crystal Voyage Assurance. So I'll chat to you about the Crystal Confidence. So the Crystal Confidence, okay. So this is for bookings for any customers that go this year. So it includes the Simply the Best promotion. So first of all, they have just to pay £76 deposit. That's on any ocean cruise. River and yacht is a little bit more, £382, and that's because, as you know, these ships, they take only just 106 customers and then just 62 people. So smaller vessels, which we are seeing being obviously popular. Then the balance due date is just on ocean, it is only 70 days prior. And then again on the river and yacht and expedition, it's 130 days. Now, this is the trick, the cancellation policy. If your customer decides, do you know what? I don't want to go for whatever reason. They don't have to have a reason. They don't have to live in Leicester. It could just be that they just don't want to go. As long as they let us know 7 days prior, then we will just transfer their balance, so they get 100% future cruise credit, and they can travel on any cruise, river, yacht, expedition, whatever they want, up until the end of 2023. And as you know, we have already launched 2023 for Serenity, and we're just about to launch it for Symphony. So that would be that's what's available. They also have the Voyage assurance, which I will touch on in a little bit as well. So there's lots of ways that, you know, it's so important. I think the offer has to be good. Of course it does. But it's really about the assurance and making sure that the customer feels confident. So if somebody's not such a risk taker and actually just wants to have something to look forward to, then we've reduced our deposit for all 21, 22 and 23 voyages. I'm so pleased. We've actually had a few world cruise bookings come through, which is absolutely fantastic. And that's for 2023. I think people just want something tangible to look, you know, they see the invoice come through and that's it. They know they're going on holiday, and let's face it, by 2023 this will all be behind us. Yeah, it should have been 25% and it's now down to 15%. That's if they book by the 31st of August. I know from chatting to some of you in the past, you know, especially for our endeavour or our expedition where the price point is a little higher, sometimes that 25% has stopped your customers from confirming. So hopefully that will help. It's not combinable with our instant purchases and net offers. And why is that? Well, an instant purchase is something that has to be paid up front. So that's something, if you look under our special offers, where you'll find all these promotions like the Easy Book promotion and all our other offers, a flex fare is almost like a guarantee. Another example is an advanced purchase saving offer. Now, don't worry, I realise that there's an awful lot of different wording and different names and different policies. So this is an advanced purchase saving. And the good thing is that Elaine and the team and Nat have been sending out regular emails so that you don't need to worry about all these, you know, all the different policies and everything. We send it all through and it's all clearly laid out for you. But this one is for river bookings for next year. It's proving to be really, really popular. We did have over 70 voyages when we launched last month, and now there's just 60 voyages. And I think if anybody's travelled on river or looked to travel on river will understand why. For 2,974, you can travel away with us. But again, it's got that best available promotion. So you book an S5 and you get upgraded, if available, to an S1. So we say get in there, get in early, and you will get the best available grade. Now, as you know, or you may not know, on our river, we don't have any rooms that are below the waterline. It's all floor-to-ceiling panoramic windows. So an S5 leads in at 188 square foot, but an S1 leads in at 253 square foot. And it's not just for the shoulder season. You're talking July, August, June, September. Those prices normally are minimum £5,000 for an S5. So I think that shows how great these offers. The other good thing is your customers have to pay up front for these amazing offers, which means you will earn the commission straight away on this. And also Crystal from the US are doing a little promotion. You get $250 as well. Now, if your customer decides maybe they've booked April or May and maybe that vaccine we're all waiting for isn't ready, well, actually, that's not a problem. Actually, what can happen is we can just transfer it to a later date, as long as there's availability, and then let us know before the end of the year. So this is the Crystal Voyage Assurance, which is that extra layer of protection for our customers. So this is available on Simply the Best. At the moment, it's available on all sailings it says from November, but it is actually including, of course, those extra October sailings that we've just recently added for Simply the Best. And it takes you right through until April 21. I'm sure Crystal will monitor this, situation, but right now, I think till April 21, is perfect. And what happens? So if Crystal makes significant changes to your customer's voyage, then they will get 100% refund, and your commission is completely protected if they've paid in full. So a significant change refers to a change in either embarkation or disembarkation ports, or a change to at least 30% of the itinerary's scheduled ports of call. Now, of course, we will let you know, but as it says in small print just down the bottom, your customers will have 7 days from the date of the itinerary to make a decision on whether they would like to cancel. So, and that's from the date that that their flights were booked with us. If you want all this information, it is all on the website. So 2023, it sounds crazy, doesn't it? Talking about 2023, but like I said, it's actually proving to be popular. I think just people just want something to look forward to, and who can blame them, really? As I said, the great news, we've launched our itineraries for Serenity. She's on a 32, she's featuring, 32 voyages, sailing to the exotics of Asia, Africa, and to closer to home, to the Med and Western Europe. It's a really, really nice voyage, actually, world cruise. It goes down through the Panama Canal from Miami, down into Lima, across to Easter Island, so really unusual, and then the Pacific up into Asia, Sri Lanka, and then down into Africa to Mombasa, so safaris in Kenya, and then up into the Med. The rest of the itinerary, something that's really popular, is the Black Sea. We have nearly sold out, I think it's 22, not next year, which is quite, it's really, really popular. So it's good to have that back. And then Crystal will, from September, she'll go across the Atlantic to New England and Canada before she heads down to the Caribbean. Serenity always spends Christmas and New Year in the Caribbean. Now, as for Symphony, keep your eyes peeled, because we're launching her 2023 itineraries for next week. So again, I think it just, if people are booking and they want to make sure that they can, with the Crystal confidence, they can just transfer to any booking, tell them to have a look at the itineraries and see if there's anything that takes their fancy. Hopefully they'll go next year, and then they'll go again in 23. But as we said, they are completely protected with us. So some inspiration for your customers and for you. Well, we have mentioned those, the Caribbean cruises, because quite frankly, they are amazing. Launched just today, actually, is best available for Asia as well. We have just sent a fly, and it will be on the website soon. So keep an eye out for that. But if anybody come into you and said, do you know what, I just want to get away at the end of this year, then these are great. Personally, I think if you do that as a back-to-back, so from Miami on the 1st of October, and then from San Juan back to Miami on the 22nd of the 8th of October to the 22nd, and then the 5th of November. But do it as a back-to-back. That's the way forward to do 14 nights. And then, like I said, those Asia cruises, so best available. So the same as most of our promotions work. If they get in there and book early, they will get our best available sleep. So they're leading in at £1,800 for 9 nights. I know there's a really nice Burma cruise on those dates as well for the new year. So training and inspiration. So when you're not dealing with refunds and transfers, then there are lots of training and inspiration opportunities with us. It was actually our birthday. We are celebrating our 30th birthday. Maybe not quite the celebrations we had planned, but in honour of 30 days, we want you to be a part of it. So what you need to do is just send us a short sentence and a photo about what Crystal means to you. It could be you came on a ship visit with us, or it could be you'd be lucky enough to travel with us. So if you have, make sure you let us know at sales@cruiseportfolio.co.uk, and we would love to hear from you on this. And then, of course, the training opportunities, if you have time. I don't know if it's slowing down a little bit more or not, but the OTT training is crystalcruisestraining.co.uk. Get a little bit of chocolate if you complete that, always nice. And then on our YouTube channel, this is the Cruise Portfolio YouTube, not Crystal's YouTube channel, then actually we have bite-sized training webinars that Mick, myself, John and Meg's did. So if there's something specific you want to know a little bit more about River, then you can find those on our YouTube channel. Anything missing you want to know a little bit more about, just let us know. We've got our blogs. Every time any of the team from marketing to reservations go away, they always do a blog. So if you've not travelled on Crystal, you can relive it through us. And then, of course, please sign up to our emails, because there are so many policy updates that and offers that we will keep you abreast of everything you need to know. I'm not sure if anyone got the chance to see it. In case you didn't, Clear have been doing an amazing job. Really, really, they have. You can go onto their Facebook page and you can go back and re-watch everything they've been doing over the last few weeks. So this is a picture there of our lovely Walter Littlejohn, our Senior Vice President Managing Director for Crystal River Cruise. He did a chat on luxury, and he's also done a webinar for Andy and the Clear team on river cruising, obviously. There was also a week on expedition that I really, really loved, which is obviously a very fast-growing sector of the market. So go on, have a little look at those. They're all still live on there. Well, not live, obviously, but they're all recorded on there. So go and have a little look for those. And then this excites me, a virtual event. I know some of you have already been doing these, and we're really, really keen to continue doing these. So me or any of the team, we're all back now. You can actually, we can make it more visual so that they can see us. If they want to, if they want to be put through that, I'll make sure I put some slaps and makeup on. And the great thing is, if you do one of these events with us, you get our special exclusive event offer for your customers. If you're not quite ready to do a virtual event, I mean, we will help you set this up. But if you're not quite ready, then just do an online event. Maybe you want to promote those new Asia cruises, or the Simply the Best, or just the low deposits, whatever it is, then we're here to help. We'll put an email together for you, and you can send that out with our special event offer. It could be that you thought of something completely different, something we haven't even thought of, a way to touch base with your clients. So again, just let us know, let me know, or let sales@cruiseportfolio.co.uk know. Crystal have been really doing a great job of keeping in touch with not just you, our agents, but also our customers. Crystal at Home. Again, you can get this through the website if you through Facebook if your customers want to. I obviously quite like Thursday, make a nice little cocktail. Friday nights at the Galaxy Lounge is great. And then also you've got Sunday cooking. So lots of things to keep your customers engaged with Crystal. Perhaps they've never travelled with us and they just want to get an idea of the sort of things that we offer when your customers are on board. So latest brochures, I've got quite a few sitting in my garage currently. I'll send it out to you, but coming soon, 2022 Ocean and 2021 River Atlas. Now, I've overrun a little bit, but I am just going to pause just to sort of go through this, because this is important. And we really appreciate your patience and your support throughout this process, but help us to help you. So for existing bookings, please include your customer's guest name, ship name, booking reference, and the sailing date in addition to your specific query. To contact, if there's no phone number, you just contact reservations@cruiseportfolio.co.uk. If you have a new inquiry, fantastic. You need all of the above information, plus the dates of birth for the guests, their names, obviously, the grade of accommodation. Are they looking for a solo deal, a double, or maybe a triple? If you require flights and any pre- and post hotels or transfers. If the guests have a future cruise credit, this is important. We need to know about that. And of course, do they have any special requests? It could be that maybe they need wheelchair access for our yacht on a river. And actually, we aren't able to support the customer with that on that. So straight away, make sure you put any special requests down there as well. As I've mentioned, I think the team are absolutely fantastic and they've been doing an amazing job. And 9 times out of 10, they will get back to you straight away. But please, please allow up to 48 hours. So manage your customer's expectation. Don't chase us until after 48 hours, especially, of course, if this is over a weekend, because of our office hours on Monday to Friday. But like we said, we just seriously thank you for all your support and patience. I know it's not been easy over these last 3 months. So that's pretty much it from me. I've just got the cocktail list to go through with you, but yeah, keep up to date with everything on the website. It's all there. Keep up to date with all our social media. And here is the cocktail. The cocktail hour last week was to celebrate going into Lima in 2023. I love a whiskey. I love a whiskey, but I love a pisco sour. But yeah, this is. Oh, I went to Lima. This is one of my favourite drinks. I'm just thinking, actually, whilst I'm looking at this, maybe a cocktail hour is something you want to do with your customers. And oh my goodness, I can just imagine. I promise I won't drink the cocktail until at the end of the presentation. But maybe we can entwine something like that. You send them out a little menu of a cocktail idea, and then we can all make cocktails together. And then, anyway, I've just had that thought as I'm talking to you. It's probably a crazy idea, but that's what we want to hear from you. We don't care how crazy the idea is. Anything at all, just let us know. And I can't wait to work with you again, all really. And I know the rest of the sales team can't either. So thank you, everybody. And if you've got any questions, let us know, and Elaine will answer them for you.